the last time before we go on the winter hibernation. So.
How you feel, little homie? You tired? Dang, it's crazy.
I've got 30 minutes if you wanna spill your mind. Give me all your reasons to why I should take my time. Used to have forever, but you never cared that much.
What's up, guys? So it is, what's today, baby? Is it like Wednesday? So welcome to the vlog. It's Wednesday. We're starting a little bit late, but that's okay. I hope you watched the nighttime routine video because that one just went live this morning. I've been doing pretty good since I've been back. We've had 2 non-vlog videos, which I haven't done a non-vlog video in like so long. So hope y'all enjoyed them. But we're going on a lunch date. Brian usually works during the day and typically doesn't have as much time to get away and like drive all over town like I do. So we're gonna take a lunch together and just kind of have like a date.
Don't deny that I could use some company. All my friends say, honey, just let him be. Now your perfume stuck on my shirt, and there's an imprint left in my bed. I don't know about you, I'd put you first. I bought some new flowers, they're all dead. First you are in, then you are out, like snow in the spring. I just want your time. I just want your time. Your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your.
Well, we almost didn't get to finish our date, but luckily we saw those clouds coming and we ate pretty fast. So it is now raining. I think this is officially like some kind of a storm. But it was fun nonetheless. Now I gotta go back to work and finish my day. And then the twins come back this evening, so we'll have some time with the kids as well. But that was so much fun. That fried rice was fire. And the pho, you haven't had some pho, you gotta add that to the list to try next. Wow, look what we came home to. That's crazy. Babe, look at all their plants. Crazy, bro. Hurt my whole heart. Y'all, I cannot get over how the weather, like that storm just threw our stuff around like it was nothing. Like, how did it just pick up that sectional and just throw it? Like, that is crazy. I saw it with some trees that fell down. Like, it was a whole bunch of stuff all over the city that was just tore up. So I'm just grateful that was the only thing that was wrong. Our neighbor, their stuff was thrown all over the place. Their trash actually ended up falling and was like trash all in the street, and Brian ended up getting it up for them to help them, because they always like go back and forth where they'll like help each other with you know, whatever it is outside. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. But with that being said, I'm headed to pick up my boys. It is time to have them for a couple of days, and then this weekend I don't have them. So this weekend I'll be with Arius. There goes my phone. This weekend Arius is going back to school, so it's kind of crazy. My oldest will be back, going back to college. Amana started school today. The twins have their first day of remote learning tomorrow, so it's about to be back to normal. So I feel like kind of crazy that Arius is leaving, but I will be able to work from the office again. So that'll be, you know, it's like a give or take, because it's like I don't want him to leave, but at the same time I'll be able to use that space instead of him. And what's nuts is I'm wondering if when he comes back, if he's gonna try to get his own place. Like, he may actually be moving out really soon, so I feel kind of, it's just weird, like when your kid gets to the age where they're old enough to just move on, you know what I mean? Like that is absolutely nuts. So I told him we need to start talking about what he wants to do when he graduates from school, because he's at that point. Like, oh my God, that's so crazy. I have a kid that's old enough to graduate from college. Like, who would have thought, y'all? Hey guys, so it's a little bit later and I wanted to just catch up with you really quickly and share with you some things I think can be helpful for those of you who are project managers, or if you work in corporate and are just trying to be more productive, organized, or efficient. So I have a list of things that I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna try to do this really quickly because I know I can talk and like run on, and I do not want to do this for this part of the video. But this stuff can be super helpful. Like, I honestly, when I took the break from YouTube, I was feeling really overwhelmed and I just had to like get my life together. So I was watching a lot of videos about being productive, and this section I was actually gonna do was like a video for project managers, but I feel like it can apply for anybody who's either an entrepreneur, a professional, or if you are indeed a PM. So with that being said, let's just get into it really quickly and go through this stuff. I will put this list also in the description box, links to a couple of these items that are linkable, and then if you have questions, just comment below in the comment section. So let's just get into it. The first thing is this iPad. I really recommend an iPad if you are a professional, and even if you are an entrepreneur, I think an iPad can be really helpful. If you're an influencer and you have a schedule to keep, or you're just trying to keep a list of what you're going to do in terms of content, an iPad can also be helpful. I like the iPad because I take notes on it. Anytime I have a meeting, I'm able to take my notes here electronically. And I'm going to tell you about the software that I use. I've mentioned it before, but the software is so helpful because it syncs from here to my computers, whether it be my personal computer or my work computer, and I'm able to have access to my notes wherever I'm at. So with that, I love the iPad, recommend it a lot. It is expensive, so you definitely have to have the budget for it, but it's really what's the word I want to use? Just beneficial, effective, whatever. Like, I love it. So the first thing is the iPad. Second thing is the pencil. I do like the pencil. I actually now, because I don't want to have to print and like write on things, and we do have to write and sign for work on a lot of documents and whatnot. So I do it on my computer. I literally can sign, write on emails, whatever, and send it right back, and I love it. Also, you can use the pencil for taking notes. I don't do that as much. My kids like to draw, so they draw with this, but I honestly use my pencil the most for signing documents and sending them back through work. So I love it. If I have contracts for YouTube, I also will use the pencil to sign contracts and whatnot, but I like the pencil. It's about, I think, $100 if I'm not mistaken. It's not necessary, and the reason why the iPad I have was the price that I end up having to pay, which was a little expensive, is because I needed the one that was compatible with the pencil. So if you decide you don't want that, you can save a little bit of money by going with a lesser expensive iPad. Just make sure you can get one that's compatible with the keyboard, because I absolutely love having the keyboard and being able to type right here. As you can see, I can type right here. It feels good. It's very similar in size to my work computer, which it's obviously smaller, but it just feels good. Like, it's really convenient. And it's so funny, when I went to work on Monday, we had a meeting in person. I saw 3 other people in the meeting with the same exact iPad and the same exact keyboard. This keyboard I like a lot because it's slim, it's durable. Your computer or your iPad feels like it's not gonna break if you dropped it. I just love it, and it's magnetic, so it just sticks to your, if I can get it back on here, it just sticks to your iPad. And it's just, it's like so convenient. So this is the case. I probably need to like wipe mine off or whatever, but it's really nice. I really like this case a lot, and I definitely would recommend it for sure. So that's the first couple of things. I do think it's important for every person who is a professional to have really good pens. That's like such a small thing, but it's kind of one of those things that you take for granted. So take the time to figure out what pens and pencils you like, as well as notebooks. Like, always have a stack of notebooks on hand, empty notebooks where you can write your notes in, and come up with a style. Like, how do you want to take your notes? What are your notes going to be like? Take some time to research and really come up with a style for you that works, because if you have a style, you're going to be more productive, you're going to be more effective at your note taking and actually using what it is that you took notes on in the future, because I am notorious for taking notes and never looking at them again. So don't be like me. Actually take your notes and use them. I have mentioned to you guys this software that I like to use, and I've been using it for a number of years, and I think I've kind of told you guys why, but I'm gonna just kind of refresh today in this video. So I really like Microsoft OneNote. I like it mainly because it's compatible with the Microsoft Suite, where you are able to use it, leverage it with the other software like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, the tasks, like everything is connected. So let's say you make a task here in OneNote, it's automatically going to be loaded into your Outlook because you're going to be connected. So you connect with a login and everything is just synced and connected that way. You also can copy paste. Let's just say you want to have a page from a PowerPoint. You can bring that into your OneNote, take the copy of that page, drop it in there, take notes to go with it. Like, it's just so convenient from that perspective. So you can bring things in, copy paste, type with it, you can write on it. So if you want to go in drawing mode, you can do that and use your pencil to write. I never do that. I just honestly type with the keyboard, but it's really convenient to keep everything organized. You also can come up with like notebooks inside of OneNote. So let's say you have a project. So you can create the notebook with the title of that project, and then you literally can have pages inside of that notebook that you write on and keep notes and keep organized. So for me, for example, for YouTube, I have like months. So I have like a month, January, and then all the videos I'm gonna do in January, and then I'll like write out the bullet points to go with each of the videos. So OneNote, so convenient. I love it. It really, really, really is something that if you take the time to learn it and to use it, it can help you be so much more productive at just doing everything that you have going on with your life. Because man, like if I don't make a point to be organized, it'll fall apart. Like, it's crazy. It could be crazy. So Microsoft OneNote, 2 thumbs up. I also have a Zoom subscription. I wanted to just mention this. I don't think it's necessary, but if you're an entrepreneur and you are really trying to get yourself out there, trying to maintain your business relationships, trying to branch out, like, I do think it can be helpful to have a subscription to Zoom. But again, it's not necessary, and Zoom does have a free subscription where as long as you have your login, you can use it. You just can't use it for too long. Like, they'll kick you off after, I think it's like 45 minutes at a time, and you have to like log back in, which is so annoying. I just went ahead and subscribed and I write it off, but I do think it's something to consider if you are busy and you potentially could use it. Now, if you work in corporate, you probably already have something to collaborate with. Like, we use WebEx at work, and WebEx is really cool. I like it, but I'm not about to pay for my own subscription for WebEx, and I don't think it's ethical for me to use my work WebEx to do anything outside of work. So I have Zoom for that reason, and I really, really like it. Notion. I tried Notion out when I was taking the break from YouTube, and Notion is cool. It's actually, it's kind of cool. Like, I like Notion. But to me, it was giving me Microsoft OneNote. So I really was just feeling like it's just like Microsoft OneNote, and I don't need 2 of these. So I just went ahead and I use Microsoft OneNote as opposed to Notion. But Notion's kind of cool because they already have like your pages set up where it's like a movie list, recipes, goals, task list, journal. You can have a reading list. Like, they just have things organized with little additional things to make that particular section feel like whatever it is it's talking about. Like, for example, the journal, it's got a place for like entries, and the entries are kind of neat, but at the same time, like, I just like OneNote. It's all the same format and everything just kind of flows and looks the same, and you title the notebooks to be whatever you want them to be, and then you have the sections within the notebook that, in my opinion, you can organize however you want to organize them. So Notion and OneNote are pretty similar, and I don't have a paid subscription to Notion. I'm not sure if you have to upgrade. Yeah, you can upgrade to Pro. So I haven't honestly even got far enough to know like what the difference is, but I guess it says you can upload unlimited file uploads, unlimited guests, and then it gives you version history. So if you have made edits in the past 30 days, it says you have access to those revisions. So I'm not paying for it because I honestly know myself. I'm gonna be probably sticking with OneNote. So I'm gonna stick beside OneNote, okay? she's my girl and I'm just gonna stick beside her. But I wanted to also mention, make sure you have a good calendar. If you are an entrepreneur, if you're an influencer, or if you're in corporate, make sure you use your calendar. You use it to block your time. You use it to schedule almost everything that you're doing, to make sure you're like really staying on task. And make a point to like really use your calendar. Like, I don't want to spend too much time talking about the calendar, but I think it's important to have a good calendar and to actually use it, because a calendar can make or break being effective and like getting everything done and doing everything decently and in order. Now, this little piece is mainly for my project managers, but I think this can be beneficial for others who have projects and may not necessarily be in quote PM or a certified PM. My dog does that. It's a reverse sneeze, and yeah, it's always like freaks me out. I'm like, what is that? You okay? Okay, I think she's okay now. Okay, so yeah, this last thing is for PMs, but it's not required that you're a PM to benefit from them. So I'm just gonna run through them. I'm not going to go into any like significant detail, but I did want to mention, so they get a favorable mention. So a work breakdown structure, I love it because when you're doing projects, you want to know how long it's going to take you to do every single task you have to accomplish within the project. So I do the work breakdown structure. Love it. I have a template I use, and it's just something that helps me when I'm first starting my projects to make sure that I'm going to be able to do them on time, under budget, and all that good stuff. So that's one template I highly recommend creating or having or finding. The second one is a good charter. You got to have your charter when you're doing projects, and even if your company hasn't quite bought into charters, it's helpful because you get alignment on whatever the deliverables are and making sure everybody is on the same page before you get started. So I have a good charter that I like and that I use, and it's just helpful to make sure that whatever it is I'm about to do, everybody is on the same page with. The third thing is a resource tracker. I feel like my lips are so dry. I have on a matte lipstick, so apologies if my lips look like the Sahara Desert. But it's getting late. But I definitely think it's important to have a resource tracker, whether it be for your actual people resources or your money resources. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but if you are a PM or you're going through the process to become a PM, you already understand this one. But you got to track your resources, because you never want to come over budget, and you always want to make sure you're going to have enough resources to be able to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Regardless of who you are, an open item tracker can be very, very helpful. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one either, but if you have things that need to get done, you need to be tracking them and making sure they're getting done and getting done the way that they need to be. So make sure you have an open item tracker so you can define the open item, come up with a timeline, figure out who the owner is, and make sure that it gets done, okay? And even if you're just an entrepreneur and it's all just you, write down the things you need to do, put them in a tracker, a task list, whatever the case may be, and make sure you get your stuff done. That's very important. This is your mom checking in to tell you what you need to do. Okay, so the next thing is a closure document. Closure document is something that I use to make sure that everyone is aligned upon closing out the project. I'm not going to spend too much time again on this one, just like I haven't on the others, but it's just helpful to make sure you're on the same page, because if you close your project, I don't want to hear, or I know when I close my projects, I don't want to hear anybody talking about how they feel like I should have did it different, or the fact that they might not agree with how it was done. Nope, when we did this closure document, we agreed that it was cool. And that's like my way of like closing the sale, closing the deal, closing the project, ensuring everybody is on the same page. And then the last thing is Microsoft Project or some kind of project tracking software. I have to admit, I'm an Excel girl, so I do a lot of my project tracking in Excel. I usually will build some sort of a model to have and to use for tracking my projects, and it's just easy for me that way. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like Microsoft Project. I feel like I'm always constrained and restricted when I'm trying to use it, and it's just like super annoying to me. So I usually do everything in Excel, and it just kind of works out. But maybe one day I'll advance out of that. And those of you who do things with more advanced software, feel free to comment below, like if you have a software that you love. But as I've told y'all, I'm kind of cheap, so I'm not really trying to spend my own coin for anything, and our company really doesn't have a tracker or a tool that we use outside of project that is more effective. So I just been using Excel to get my projects done, and up until now it's been working, even though it's probably not the most effective thing or software I could be using. But that's kind of the list. So I hope this helps a little bit, even if it just gives you one idea for something to try to do or to do better than you have been so far. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section, or if you have additional things, comment those below too, because you never know who could be reading and could benefit from whatever idea you throw out. So don't hesitate to throw out anything, because I'm not a complete expert in all of this. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do and what works for me, but there might be something out there that works that you may know that could help somebody else too, or even could help me. So don't be a stranger. Feel free to drop it in the comment section, because we want to know. But with that, y'all, I'm about to actually go ahead and turn in for the night. So I wanted to record this segment here because I promised I would. And like I said, when I was on that break, I was really trying to get myself together and just be more effective. And I feel like I am like almost there. So I'd be remiss to not share that with you guys, because I know there are those of you out there who also want to be more effective as well. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm about to go take my face off. I feel like I said, my lips, they probably look so dry. Like, oh my goodness. Boy. And this man, Lord, they up here, they doing too much. But anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Poor Brian. I kind of kicked him out the room so I could record this for you guys. So he's probably ready to he's probably ready to get back in here. It's Friday and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. So the last I talked to you guys, we were talking about productivity and all of that. But now it is Friday, and I hope most of you are subscribers, but some of you may have found me because of the fact that we're talking about productivity and project management and all that good stuff. But I hope you guys are okay with transitioning to more fun. I'm about to go to dinner with my friend LaToya, as long as it doesn't rain. But we're supposed to be going to dinner outside to Granite City. If you haven't been to Granite City, definitely try it out. They're a nice little restaurant here in Fort Wayne, and I like them. We wanted to go to Ruth Chris, but Ruth Chris is not opening up their outdoor seating this evening, so we can't go. I was so sad, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna complain. So I'm gonna get ready, since I didn't do anything today to get ready. It's kind of weird getting ready in the evening, but I like really want to feel girly for dinner. So I'm putting on some makeup. I don't think I'm gonna do anything too fancy. I want to do my face a little bit, just so I can feel super girly. I want lashes and all that stuff, and maybe a little bit of eyeshadow. I had a crazy week. It was absolutely really crazy working on that project I told you guys about. My project is done in like 2 weeks, and I cannot wait. I really think when that project is over, I need to be going on somebody's vacation, but we'll see. With COVID, that may not even be happening either. But we will see. So I'm so happy that that's about to come to a close. But like, low-key, you guys, I really wanted to talk to you because I am so goal-oriented, it's like not even funny. When I first started YouTube, I started YouTube with one goal in mind, and it was basically that I wanted to get the plaque. And I even said, like, I thought I was gonna quit YouTube after that and just move on to something else, because having a big goal really, really motivates me, really inspires me, and just makes me feel very fulfilled. And it's not even really hitting the goal. It's honestly working towards the goal and pushing myself. And now I just feel like with YouTube, I've had to really reevaluate. But I say all that to say, I feel like now for me, my new goal is the stock market. And where did I put my sponge? Where is the sponge? Oh, here it is, in the little case. But yeah, my new goal is the stock market. My face looks so white. Okay, let me explain. The foundation that I usually use is darker, but I'm out. Like, I'm totally out. Maybe I can like get something to come out this way, because this looks too light. But yeah, my foundation is usually darker, and I'm out. Like, I couldn't get it to pump anymore, and I don't think I can just go get this foundation. Like, I think it's discontinued, which is why when I got it the last time, I stocked up. So I was using the Next Level, which was the other one I bought, but this one is like my winter shade. I just don't really want to use any of my other foundations because I really like this one. So I've been using, and I've had a couple of you guys ask me, but this is Becca. So it's Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and I really like it, especially because y'all know, like, I'm not 22 anymore, so I have little fine lines and wrinkles, and this foundation definitely doesn't make me feel like I see them. Whereas some foundations, when I use them, I'll look at my skin later on and feel like I can see it, and I don't like that. So I really like this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. I now have moved on to the stock market, and I am just so inspired. I really want to get this, but at the same time, I don't want to try to force myself to get this faster than I need to, or faster than I should, because like, you can mess up. You can lose a lot of money if you mess up with the stock market, especially if you're trading options, which that's what I've been doing lately. So I want to make sure I like spend my time and really like get this. However, I know I can get it. I'm like, everything else I've been able to figure out, and it's kind of like when you live life, you have to be confident in whatever it is you put your foot forward in. But I think the thing for me is I really just need to keep studying, and just study and spend the time, like put in the time to really make sure I get it. And I was just so inspired today. There's this girl, her name is, I believe it's Sonia, if I'm not mistaken. And she learned, now I have not heard her share her story herself. This is all like from other people sharing it. But my understanding is Tay, the guy whose course I'm in, Tay Sweet, Tay trained another lady who then trained Sonia. And I hope that's how you say her name. And I keep seeing people talk about her and seeing like her numbers. She is killing it. So I just feel like, I know I'm a smart individual. I know that I can do anything I put my mind to. I know what the Bible says, that if you believe with your heart and speak it with your mouth, and wait, if you believe with your heart, say it with your mouth. I forget, walk by faith. Y'all know what it says. Now I gotta look it up. But like, you get the point. Like, I really believe in myself wholeheartedly that I can get this. So I just want to make sure I like really put my best foot forward to get this. So I'm about to spend some time this weekend studying. My oldest is going back to college, so he is going back for his senior year. So I'm gonna drop him off, and then Sunday it's study time. Like, I'm literally just gonna spend my time studying so I can get this. And I think with COVID that I really think we are going to shut down. I know everybody says, no, we're not, no, we're not. I think we're going to shut down. I think it's going to be inevitable with the way things go, with hospitalization rates currently right now in Florida and Texas. I don't know how, as a country, we will be able to sidestep shutting down, even if it's a partial shutdown. Like, I just don't see how it will be possible. So we are going to have to figure this thing out. But I say that to say, I am about to start investing in my COVID plays. I have some COVID plays, some stocks that I really believe will benefit from another shutdown. And if that happens, I am going to try to position myself to take full advantage, because I want to come out on the other side with a lot more money than I'm going into it with. And if I have to continue going through this pandemic with everybody else, I want to at least benefit in some form or fashion, which probably sounds extremely selfish. But if we have to go through it either way, why not position yourself to come out on the other side even better? So that's the goal. And I am just committed to really making that happen, no matter what else I have to put to the side to do that. So I'm gonna figure it out. I feel like sometimes I struggle with my eyebrows. Like, I really love this powder, but it's like I may have to just give it up, because this part of the eyebrow I always like. It be this part right here in the middle. That part just be giving me grief. Like, why is it so hard for me? So yeah, that's what I'm on right now and what I really want to do. So I'm just going to continue spending my time studying, because confidence is what I need to. It's like I've been doing so good, but I just want to build my confidence even more, because it's one thing to make $300, it's, you know, $400, whatever. I want to be doing like $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, you know, and that type of play comes with confidence. You know, you have to build your bank. You have to stick with it, you know, and just really make it happen. So that is my goal, is to just make it happen. And sometimes I feel like I can't invest in the things I want to invest in because I need more money, which is why I was saying, and I'm not sure if it was in this video or if it was in the last one, but I'm really about to start, instead of spending money on stupid frivolous stuff, is just loading my money up in the market, because there are so many opportunities coming and I want to be positioned to take full advantage of them versus missing those opportunities when they come. So that's what I'm on right now, and we will see. But I'm definitely going to be studying, you know what I'm saying? And one thing for sure, you know, if I'm going to do anything, I want to do it wholeheartedly, 100%, 2 feet in, you know, and just really, really go hard after it. So we'll see. But if y'all, you know, I know some of you guys have started investing and whatnot, make sure you spend the time studying. Make sure you are really investing your time to make it happen and to ensure that you don't do nothing stupid, you know, and lose money. Because I've just seen so many people where they have invested in things and it went the wrong direction and it didn't work out. And that is not the position you want to be in. So study, 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 study. Study to show thyself approved, you know. I have to start reading my Bible again. I'm so rusty. And I can tell that I've just been craving, wanting to get back into my word. I'm about to start reading my Bible again. But anyway, let me finish this makeup, because right now I can tell my face looks so pale. So let me get this back together and like fix the situation, and I'll check in with y'all in a minute. Bye. Love you. Hey guys. I am headed to dinner with LaToya. I'm late. I was supposed to get there early, but I'm running late because my pants, I had spilled some foundation on my pants when I was doing my makeup, and I'm so mad about it. Like, I'm so hurt. But I like my makeup, I like my hair. It's very simple. My outfit, very simple, but at the same time studious. So, oh, that's such a cute dog. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, we're going to dinner. We're having girls' nights, basically girls' dates, as I forgot lip gloss. It is no fun with no lip gloss, but I have my mask, so I guess that's all that matters. Like, I really don't have no lip gloss. I switched purses and didn't grab any gloss, I don't think. Hold up, we're gonna see. I don't think I have no gloss. Oh, I do. I'll outsmart myself. Hold on one second, y'all. Hello?
We'll ask for the crust second, but
just tell him to butter the dress the pizza, Aries.
okay, thank you.
Alright.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Now, he could have figured that out by just asking them, what do people get on the crust? But he gotta call his mom. Kids sometimes, y'all, I just don't be knowing. Like, they be needing everything from their mama. Like, what you do when your mama ain't available? How you gonna get your crust when your mom can't help you? Like, what do the kids have back there? Oh my goodness, it's a lot going on. So I guess I should focus on getting to this place safely. But I wanted to just update you guys. I'm wearing my gold necklace today. I need more jewelry, I'm realizing that, but I'm just being so cheap. So I have my gold necklace, my gold bangle that I got from that award. You know what I'm saying? That is so tacky. And then I have on my Apple Watch, because it's hard for me to wear anything but my Apple Watch. Like, even I have so many cute watches that Brian has bought me, but I always go to the Apple Watch because of the data, which I feel like is kind of silly, but it is what it is. So anyways, I'll see y'all at the restaurant.
It was just a misunderstanding. You waited in the rain for hours, and I couldn't say the right things. No, I checked your number twice, then I went home. But I wanna let you know that, yeah.
We ended up outside at the deck because everything else had their outdoors closed for the night, and it's beautiful. It's 80 degrees. Like absolutely beautiful. This is crazy. Okay, so I have a drink though. I'm drinking a fruity drink is what they call it. It's basically like rum and a bunch of punches. I think there's like grenadine in here. It tastes good. It really tastes like a Sex on the Beach basically. But I don't know. Y'all, it's been a night. I've been to this is the 4th restaurant that I've tried to get us a spot. But thankfully they had a seat. It is so humid, you guys. Oh my goodness. I feel like my hair is starting to frizz up. So we moved seats. We were sitting over there, but I moved because I wanted to kind of be like out the way a little bit. And I'm really enjoying myself. Even though right now I'm by myself, I'm waiting for Toya to get here. But I'm like really enjoying myself, having a lot of fun. I kind of wish I had my flats though, because I'm wearing heels tonight. And I'm like, it would have been fun to ride scooters or do something since we have each other's company this evening. But I guess, you know, it is what it is. So I'm like really glad this place was open. I legit tried 4 places and couldn't get seating anywhere. Ooh, that food looks so good. Oh yeah, they got steak sliders. Y'all, I'm so greedy. I'm so hungry. But I just ordered spinach dip. And what else did I get? I got spinach dip. Oh, and crab cakes. Their crab cakes are so good. So we're doing spinach dip and crab cakes.
Okay, so we don't have pineapple.
Oh, you don't?
We're out.
Okay. Do you have orange juice?
Yeah, you want to make it with orange juice?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to get my little, you know, fruity drink that I make with Crown Apple, pineapple juice, grenadine, and Sprite. But he's gonna have to make it. We're gonna modify it, just make it work. Y'all heard them bugs? Those are the bugs that we always hear at my house. They're following me. I'm convinced.
Flash. Perfect.
So pretty. We having fun.
I'm having fun. We ain't been out since last time y'all saw me on this channel, right? It's been a minute. So yeah. Hey y'all, we out again. This is the last time before we go on the winter hibernation, so. But we out here, having a good time.
How many police out here? Yeah, I'm like just now leaving.
Oh, gotcha.
Exit left. It's go time.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you.
How you feel, little
Just a
homie?
bit of sugar.
You tired? Dang, it's crazy. Last year, y'all. This is it. Cannot believe it.
Sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lack and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest.
We came to Easton, it's an outdoor mall, and just trying to figure out where to eat and where to shop. Last time I came here, I went to Crate and Barrel. I love Crate and Barrel. Shopping there on their website. So I hit them up last time. I really kind of want Cheesecake Factory, but their line is super long. But what we might, I wonder if they give you one of those things where you leave and then it just buzz you. Maybe. I wonder if we should do that. I kind of want to see.
Like so. Tell me what it is. What you want from me? What you want from me? Tell me what it is, don't tell me what it ain't. They try to throw salt, it just made the pressure raise. Going through a phase, gotta get myself out it. Don't talk about it, boy, they said you gotta be about it. So I be trying to face the world head on. Front seat riding, cruising down the meadows. Pedal to the meadow, cool breeze blowing down the windows. Calm trees, blowing trees, get that boy some headroom. On the interstate in traffic, but I swerve out. What's the moves for the night? What's the word now?
Oh, there
What's
it
the
sure are
ladies
in
hit
my
me up,
purse.
we could go now. I got hella pieces, she got hella features.
Well, I listened to this Lil Wayne song today. He said, "Shorty better than a 3-year-old." That was the best he had, though.
Heck nah.
Like, I know what he was trying to do, but
He said shorty better than a 3-year-old. All right, youngin.
Shawty better than a 3-year-old.
oh yeah, good looking. But let me just come back.
Oh, here, I'll take it. Thank you, Mama. Throw it in one of these bags. 2-hour drive.
Yeah, you got a 3-hour drive.
Thanks.
My fault, guys. It's like 2:30 for real, 2:45. But it's just a long 2:45.
Heck yeah.